Alright, so I had this dream last night. What was it about? About first there was this guy talking about Six Flags, the flag poles, and they were important. The flag poles at Six Flags were like key inside of Six Flags. Something about inside of Six Flags, the flag poles at Six Flags were very important. What does that mean? I have no idea. I have no clue what that means. Then there was this other dream. This lady is on a train. I'm on this train with this lady. We're going and going and rolling. I look at this train track and I see a cross in it. Like, I don't know. I look at the train track. We're rolling down the train track, and then the intersection of the trains, it looks like a cross on it. And I mean, that caught my eye. Then there's this woman, and she's having sex with this guy, and she's having sex with that guy, and she's having sex with that guy. Like, she's pretty much getting a train. She's getting trained. Like, they're putting a train on her, or whatever they call that. Riding a train on you. We're gonna train you. Um. Anyway, she's getting trained on, and then she's looking at me, and I'm like, oh, she's about to have sex with me now. And I'm like, that's disgusting. She just banged all these guys. Now she's gonna come at me. Like, she was like trying to turn me on. She's like showing me her ass, and she's like naked and like shaking her ass and trying to turn me on. I'm like, you just banged all these guys. Now you're trying to bang me. Messed up. I was like, I want no part of that. Like I just saw you bang all these guys. Now you're trying to bang me. So I mean, it turned me on. That was the thing. It turned me on. Like, she was attractive and she was sexy, and it did turn me on because she was hot, naked, coming my way. But it didn't. But I was like so put off by the fact that you just banged everybody. I didn't want anything to do with it. So, and then there's this lady who was in. She was from my school, from my class, um, and she was pregnant. She had a huge belly, talking about I'm due December 17th, and I'm like, wow, that's like real close. And then all of a sudden, her belly got smaller, just like that. Belly got smaller, and I'm looking at her like, wait a second, your belly just deflated. What the hell's going on here? I'm like, nah, December 17th, you look like you're due freaking April. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, her belly turned into nothing. And there was nothing there. And I'm like, you're not even due. You're not due anytime. You're not even pregnant. And I'm looking in my hands, and I have these little tiny batteries, and they're pink colored, and they're shaped like little babies. And I'm thinking about aborted babies, little aborted baby girls, the size of smaller than my hand. And I'm like, wait, you're not pregnant. I'm holding your twin babies right in my hand, and she's looking at me like, I just told you I was pregnant. There's no belly here, and you don't even question me. Like, you're not even questioning me. And I think that was the issue, was what was questioning her. Like, she was clearly lying to me. And then there was like an ISIS dream with this wall, and they were trying to lead people to a wall. Like, people were just being led to a wall. When they got to this wall, it exploded on them. Like they had bombs inside the wall, right? Leading people to a wall, and then they'd hit a button or whatever and explode. And this happened over and over and over. And people just kept following, like breadcrumbs or something. Like they were just following this wall. And then boom. And then more people would follow, right to a wall. And then behind the wall, boom. And then more people would follow, right to a wall. And then once they got to the wall, boom. And I'm looking at this like, man, y'all don't. I just saw this happen to them. They blew up. You have no idea you're going to a blown up wall. And then they blow up. And I'm like, you have no idea. You're about to be blown up when you get to the wall. And then they blow up. And I'm just watching this repeat and repeat and repeat. And people just getting blown up and blown up. And they have no idea. They have no clue that they're walking to a wall where ISIS or some kind of terrorist group is trying to blow them up. And I'm just like, damn, like you're you're helpless. You people are helpless. Repeating the same mistakes everybody else is making. Like the people just made that mistake. And you don't have any clue. You have no idea. You're about to make the exact same mistake that somebody else just made. And no one's there to tell you. No one's there to tell you that you're about to make the same mistake as everybody else.